Hi and welcome to Hoxton Therapy. This is a narration of one of our articles. CBT London. For many reasons, people find the concept of cognitive behavioural therapy, CBT, is something that sounds needlessly confusing. However, this short-term therapy solution has become one of the most popular on the planet for those who are looking to make lasting change to the way they cope with problems. It's often used by counsellors and therapeutic experts to help make it easier to adjust and move on from negative and unwanted behaviour in life. CBT in London can also play a major role in helping you to adjust through patterns to be more productive, positive and helpful in future moving forward. What is CBT? CBT is a unique form of therapy that is used to make sure that you can look closer into your thoughts, beliefs and general attitudes towards life. How we react to the way we feel is uniquely different for all of us, and CBT does what it can to help people realise this and make a lasting and positive change to the way that they work, think and feel. This is very important and can go a very long way to making sure that you can continue to make positive and telling contributions to the way that you work, think and feel and act. It's a powerful mechanism to pick up vital coping strategies for dealing with the numerous problems you might have in life. It's a tool that many people use to help overcome various challenges in life by instead compartmentalizing the issue. Many times we take on all of our problems and see it as one major unsolved issue. CBT in London helps you to instead break it down into smaller actionable problems and come up with a way to get around this issue. It should help you to remove that nihilistic, distorted view of the problems that you have and instead make sure that you can overcome the problems that you face and come out the other side feeling positive. It's a unique solution that has been shown in the past to be a useful tool for overcoming numerous challenging problems in life. When successful, it can play a role in making you feel much more positive and optimistic about the future to come. It's a unique solution that has been shown in the past to be a useful tool for overcoming numerous challenging problems in life. It's for this reason that many people can find solace and joy from CBT in London. It's a tool that helps you create a more mature, balanced and healthier outlook on life. When successful, it can play a leading role in making you feel more positive and optimistic about the future to come. CBT history. For some time now, CBT in London has been on the market as a form of therapy. It's been around over 4 decades now and was made a model to help combat and deal with the aspects of depression. Today, the model has changed to deal with everything from panic-based disorders, reduce anxiety, take on phobias and overcome depression, conflict, sadness, addiction, and just about any other physical and mental condition that you might have considered. While it does not work for everyone, CBT in London is a method that can help someone who generally feels quite down and unable to find a solution themselves to overcome this issue. The need to help keep going from nihilistic and negative thinking to overcoming problems that you face is a major factor of CBT in London. By making it easier to take on some of the thought challenges that lie ahead, CBT London makes what is often a challenging process a little easier to deal with. It helps to break down the negative repetition in your head. Instead of simply feeling unable to cope with the challenges you face, you'll find that this helps you to easily handle the issues in a constructive piece-by-piece methodology. This helps you to overcome the problems that you face, being more methodical too, simply by being able to remove each fragment of the problem and take them on piece by piece. The main idea here is quite simple. It helps us to break down the fact that our minds dress up the world in a certain way. With CBT in London, you become more aware of how your thought patterns frame the world, and how this has a major bearing on the way that you behave. With this in mind, then, you can use CBT in London to help alter that perception. The CBT process. Like any kind of therapy, the process and major purpose of CBT in London is to make it easier to change and overcome issues in your mind. The aim is to help change the way that you think, feel, act and behave, and in an intention to help you find a more positive outcome in nearly everything that you do. Naturally, this makes it a more powerful process and is one of the best ways to handle a self-fulfilling prophecy of negative thinking. Not only will this help you overcome various problems in life, but it can help you to simply look forward and focus on the present. While other forms of therapy may look to handle problems from years gone by, CBT in London looks to help make a change to the present and future as much as the past. From looking to help you spot when thinking is being distorted, to help you notice cognitive mispreconception, you can overcome negative and unhealthy behaviours. It will help you to become more and more likely to cope with stressful experiences or a negative problem, which should make it easier to avoid feelings of sickness or jumping to incorrect conclusions. That's very powerful and should play a significant role in the way you deal with problems. By breaking the negative feedback loop that you face, you should be able to overcome distorted and negative thinking and instead move outside of a rigid thinking to become more open-minded. This often results in you being able to be more open about your own flaws and to stop always looking to blame or look at others as the cause of certain problems in your life. By removing the negative thinking behind anything from phobia to a personality trait, you can overcome problems that have held you back for a long period of time in your life. How does CBT work? Typically, you will sit with your therapist and simply work on the negative thought paths that you suffer from. It will help you to see various holes in the logical argument you create. For example, someone who is scared of group meetings might avoid taking any kind of professional role that see them have a leader or be a part of a group. This anxiety makes it hard for them to enjoy social and professional progress and can cause them to recede and never make much of an obvious potential they have. CBT in London would be a key to help them overcome that problem, helping them to see the flaws in the reasoned argument that they create in their own minds. The short-term therapy program usually would last for about 20 sessions, though it can be far less and even more if the problem calls for it. It's all about setting clear goals from the start and working towards the achievement of said goals. From overcoming a negative mindset to finding the key areas in life which are holding you back, CBT in London looks to find the problem in there, here and now, which is limiting the future that you could have. Whether your belief system is distorted due to a phobia which is leading to self-sabotage, or you find it hard to overcome long-term assumptions, you'll find CBT in London is masterful at helping you make large amounts of progress in a short space of time. Before long, you'll start to see meaningful change in the way that you tackle and handle problems in your life moving forward. The end result? A more positive, optimistic future created by a therapy system aimed at handling and correcting the here and now. Hi, we hope you enjoyed that narration of one of our articles on our website, hoxtontherapy.com. As usual, we have our podcast which answers your question, and the name of the podcast is the Ask Hoxton Therapy Show. You can ask us questions on social media and we will answer those questions in upcoming either video content, and of course when our video content's done, our podcast content audio is done as well. So stay safe out there. It's COVID-19 at the moment. Till next time, goodbye. Never act on any advice given in these articles, videos or audios. Always seek professional help before acting on anything you read or watch or listen to on this website, or in our podcast, or on our YouTube channel, or anywhere on our social media.